Hey guys, Chicago injury lawyer Scott DeSalvo shooting you another video on this I thought it was supposed to be sunny. It's a little gloomy today. But anyway, the topic for today is, who is the secret most important person in most injury cases, right? So most people don't know this, and as a result, they make bad decisions, and it can really hurt their case. So I represented a guy who was involved in an accident, and he told me who his doctor was. So he had pretty good injury, pretty serious injury. Ambulance to the hospital, followed up with his general family doctor, and then followed up with another doctor. Now I'm not gonna say the doctor's name, but it's a name that I had I've been doing this for 25 years. I pretty much know all the doctors in the city. I even know doctors all over the country to a lesser extent, but I really know the ones in Illinois, especially in Chicagoland and the burbs. So it's a doctor who I recognized as a guy who is very charming with the patients, does whatever the patients want, gets a surgery or two out of it, and the minute there's no more surgeries, like a light switch, he's still nice to the clients, but he cuts them off. He writes stupid crap in the medical records, like, oh, they're 100%, they're better than new. And I think that's an ego thing for the guy, because he wants to think that he has magic surgery fingers, right? He does surgery on somebody, and they're better than new. They're better than even before the accident, which is nonsense. If you're injured to the point on a part of your body where you require surgery, you have a permanent injury. The minute the doctor cuts into you and does something to a part of your body to make it work better, you have a permanent injury, and you have a high likelihood that as you get older, you're going to develop arthritis and other problems. And any surgeon who says different is a jackass, okay? The worst part of this doctor is, I had been involved in injury cases with him in the past, and my God, at the end of the case, when, at the end of most cases, the client gets money, I have to get paid, and then there's insurance companies, if they paid things, they have to get paid back. If doctors filed liens, they got to get paid some money back. So when you get a gross settlement, you don't get the whole money. The money's got to get split up. The lawyer's got to get paid, all that stuff, right? This doctor would hold up settlements for months because he wanted like double or triple what he was entitled to. Unbelievable, with no basis. So every time there was a case, he was trying to take my client's money. And he wouldn't talk to me on the phone, nothing. So it was a bad situation. So I told this guy, like, listen, buddy, like, you're not gonna maybe want to treat with this doctor, because something else I found out is he didn't have a good reputation as a surgeon. He had, I talked to other surgeons in the same specialty as this guy, and like 3 different ones who I met at social events and things like that, they have a very bad opinion of him because he has a reputation of operating on everybody, whether they need it or not. He is good with the patients, and he talks the patients into surgery. Why? Because that surgeon makes a shit ton of money, pardon the salty language. That doctor makes a ton of money with every surgery. So, he's more of a capitalist and a businessman than he is an actual doctor interested in whether people really need the surgery or their medical outcome, right? So I sort of explained things in a roundabout way to the client, and he's like, no, I trust him, no, this is my guy, I feel like he's got my back. And I'm going to tell you, like Reader's Digest, the same damn thing happened again. The insurance company saw who the doctor was, and they put the case in what they call their fraud unit. So there are certain doctors who have such a bad reputation, and lawyers, by the way. There are certain lawyers whose reputation with sketchy cases and sketchy behaviors is so common that any case they present to the insurance company goes into the fraud unit. And if you're in the fraud unit as a lawyer or doctor, making a living and getting your clients fairly compensated for their injuries becomes very difficult. So this guy treated with this doctor, and the doctor ran up a ridiculous bill. I mean, a ridiculous bill. A bill that was probably 6 or 8 times higher than it should have been. And we played merry hell getting the case resolved. We finally did. We settled it on the eve of trial. We were like ready to go to trial on it. And we were able to settle it for, semi-decent money. But the doctor wanted 3 times the going rate to come to court to testify. So a lot of times specialist doctors will charge between $1,000 and $2,000 sometimes per hour to come to court. This doctor wanted a flat fee of $10,000 to come to court to testify. So then I was in a position where I either had to come up with a $10,000 more money advanced in the case, not knowing whether we were going to win or not knowing what his testimony was going to be, not knowing whether he was going to give good testimony, or I had to go before the court on a motion to force him to come to court for $2,000. And this guy has a reputation of being vindictive, so what do you think was going to happen if I forced him to court for $2,000? I'll bet I was going to get a lot of I don't know, I don't have an opinion. And if that's what he does in trial, we lose the trial. The judge will kick us out because we need a doctor's opinion saying this accident caused this injury. This medical treatment was reasonable, related to that crash, caused by that crash. There are certain opinions we need from a doctor to win a case. So anyway, Reader's Digest is the secret most important person in your case can sometimes be not the judge, not the lawyer, not the jury, but the doctor you choose. So make sure the doctor you choose has an excellent reputation as an honest doctor, an excellent surgeon, and make sure that doctor knows how injury cases work and is willing to give a deposition. Okay? Make sure they don't have a reputation, a bad reputation in the medical community and in their, and with insurance companies and judges, right? Because even if they come to court and testify, it's not going to be good. So that's that and that's that. Thank you for watching. I hope that information helped you. If I can be of assistance, or you know anyone who needs to talk to an injury lawyer because they've been injured in any way, work accident, car accident, you name it, I do it. Medical malpractice, nursing home abuse, dog bite, bar fight, fall down, any kind of injury situation, I'm your guy. 312-500-4500, completely free to call to talk to me. Happy to answer all your questions. If you're not ready to talk to a lawyer, I have 2 really amazing tools on my website. It's called the Case Cash Calculator, and the other one is called the Good Case Calculator. They tell you in the first case whether you have a good case or whether you might have a case with some challenges. The cool thing is they're completely free to use. Links below. The tools are right on my website and are free to use. Literally takes you 10 or 20 seconds to answer 7 multiple choice questions, and then you get tailor-made information about your particular situation, all for free in 20 seconds flat without having to talk to a lawyer. You can share those pages with anyone you want. You can use the tools as many times as you want. I built them specifically to help people who are not quite ready to talk to a lawyer or who are, nervous about talking to a lawyer or whatever, right? Free tools for you. So check them out. And what else? If you enjoy my videos, please like and subscribe. Hit the thumbs up and hit the bell icon so you get notified whenever I release a new video. And if you enjoy my information and wouldn't mind doing me a favor, I'd really appreciate it. I need as many 5-star Google reviews as I can get. You can do that. I'm leaving a link in the description. You just go to that page. It takes you right there. Click 5 stars. Say a kind word. Hit submit. literally 5 or 10 seconds of effort for you, but a really big favor for me that I will always appreciate and never forget. So thanks very much if you're willing to do that. If you're not, you're still consider you a friend, and you're still happy to use my tools. Feel free to use my tools. Check out my videos, and of course call me if you or anyone you know needs help. Hope you and the family are doing well. I'm going to go jump into the office now and attack a giant monster-sized pile of paperwork. So once again, thank you for watching, and hope you're doing well. Take care. Bye-bye.